Hi everyone, and here we are in episode number 4 of Coffee and Chats with Adkels, Blake and Reese. So, right, here we go. Right, just before we get started again, just want to let you know that now the applications are open for our Back in Charge blueprint, which is starting next Monday for women that want to lose weight, they want to get some control back in their life, and they want to stop the struggle of weight gain and actually take control of it.
Fad diets, isn't it?
That's it.
Sustainable lifestyle, enjoyable.
That's it.
Fun.
So if you want to lose weight, you want to get fitter, you want to be feeling good, pop a message, pop us a comment below, and we will get the application over to you. Also, you don't have to be able to meet up in person.
No, you can do it wherever you want, wherever you are.
That's it. Also, it is not, I'm just going to tell you, it is not Zoom workouts. So you don't have to be at set times for you to do the workouts. They can fit in whenever it suits you. So that is there as well. And you're just going to get awesome results as well. And we are looking for 20 women to come on the program for free to start off with, just so then we can get it going. So here we are. Happy Monday, everyone. We thought we'd be outside today. It's another nice day in Cyprus.
Also, things never go to plan. I took Reese for a walk. She was asleep. I was like, Ads, we're ready to go for 11 o'clock. But she wakes up. Mum life.
That's it. That's it. So here we are. Hope you've all had a good weekend. So what are we going to talk about today?
So I just thought it was relevant to talk about today something that happened to me yesterday that Ad's quite smug about. Basically, sunburn and weight loss, and what the hell have they got in common? But hear me out. Okay, so yesterday in Cyprus, it's picking up. Both babies are calm. I'm like, brilliant. I'm just going to get outside and have some quiet time, which has been a very long time that I've just had some me time. So jump on the sun lounger, pass out, sleep deprivation, you know.
Which is just located over there.
Oh, Blake, say hi.
Say hi. And
yeah. So I'm like loving my life. I'm on my own, having a bit of peace and quiet. Fall asleep.
Fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
Catching flies.
But bear in mind it was International Mother's Day, and looking after your women and everything. And Ad comes out, sees me asleep.
Every day is Mother's Day.
Oh, right. That's another time. Anyways, he comes out, sees me asleep. He doesn't think, oh my goodness, she's not sun creamed. One must look after her and check she's okay. He's like, good, she's quiet.
Well, that's it. Like, I just wanted to get some rest.
You wanted. I wake up, right, and I'm like, oh my God. I felt like I'd been pan-fried. So.
But you're only outside for like half hour, though.
That's all it takes, right? I came out. My thighs were like on fire. Honestly, you could roast a chicken, crack an egg, you'd get a good result.
Yeah.
So what am I going on about? A bit naive of me, really. I was like, I live in Cyprus, so I'm used to the sun. I won't burn. Anyways, it wasn't that enjoyable. I thought it was hilarious. My thighs are like, when like you burn and they're pulsating,
tingling.
So I just kept myself in pyjama trousers for the afternoon. But what has it got to do with weight loss? And this is why I want to talk about it. Sometimes when we want a result and we want it yesterday, we try and take the quickest route to get there. And actually, to be fair, I wasn't trying to get a tan, I just wanted the rest without anyone around me.
But what you're referring to is like when people, for example, when you go on holiday.
And you're like, shit, I've left it late to get this weight off. I want to be in a bikini. I want to feel confident. So people crash diet. Like, loads of people I know used to do like the cabbage soup diet or the stupid pill,
Yeah.
I don't even know because I don't pay it. But the point is, we realise like we want a result. We haven't given ourselves enough time. We're not patient. So we put ourselves through the millhouse to get it. And then what happens is we burn, we crash, we feel fatigued, we feel rubbish. And now, like, I don't want to go out in the sun today because I'm tender. And with your weight loss, you might get it off. And you're like, yeah, wicked. But then as soon as you get to your holiday destination, you're like, well, fuck it. Let's eat what I want, let's drink what I want. And then you get home and you're probably heavier than when you started it. you're feeling worse than before, and your clothes are probably tighter than ever, simply because you didn't give yourself enough time, isn't it?
That's it. But it's not that. It's just about just creating that lifestyle that something's going to be long term. That's what it is.
Yeah, and
that's
that
same
you
as like
don't.
when people sunbathe. You know, it's like how many people do we know that when they first
we
get on
was the
holiday,
same.
yeah, like, I've been there.
You know,
like, I
most
love a
people
tan.
When could you tell, guys? Honestly, as soon as the sun's out, he will roll his shorts so far up his arse. It's just not a pleasant
Or just
view.
take them off.
Or just easy. Still home.
Yeah, it's
ooh.
early. It's early.
Early days.
Yeah, it's not the watershed yet.
Yeah, it's back down.
No, but that's the thing. Like, you know, we're all guilty of it. You know, when as soon as the sun's out, we want to get as dark as possible. The same as going.
We're
on
like, sun's
holiday.
out, guns out. Let's get the Pimm's o'clock going.
That's it.
Let's crack
You
on.
know, like how many people do you see on holiday that literally just like they're
Right.
red raw, and then the thing is, well, they do that for the first day. They think, right, I'm gonna crash burn. You
And
know,
then-
I'm gonna get burned because it's gonna be sore for a few days,
Or not
which
even
lasts
burn,
about
they
a
just-
week,
Or they just think, oh, sod it, I'm just going to go straight to the oil.
and then
They can't go in the sun the next day.
that's it.
And then you peel, and then you're back to
And then you're
square,
back to square
one
one.
with less time.
That's it.
And it's the same with weight loss, isn't it? If you just give yourself that longer window, so I don't know, in normal life without what's going on, you know you're going away in summer, start it in the new year. Like
12 weeks before.
Start it 12 weeks, and it's slow, it's steady, it's gradual. You can track it, you can see your progress, and then it's like you just go on holiday and you're like, cool, like I've done it. It wasn't a rush, it wasn't stressful,
Yeah.
and I feel great.
That is it. And that's the, you know, the gradual process is always going to be better for you. Yeah, well, it's, like we said the other day, it's boring. Like,
It
proper
is boring.
It is proper boring.
You know, like I totally get it. Like sometimes we just want quick fixes. We want to be like, oh, it's there now. But I think for your self-esteem and your well-being and stress levels, slow and steady wins the race, isn't it?
Yeah. And also that's why, you know, we were just fed up of crash sunbathing. So that's why we moved to Cyprus. So then we could be in it.
Yes, and I did not learn my lesson.
And you still didn't learn your lesson. No, seriously, like, you know, it is better. And to be fair, like, even moving over here, I find that I'm not actually in the sun even as much as I used to be.
That's true. I'm the same. Like
when you live in a hot country, like, you find that you're actually looking for the shade a hell of a lot more.
and honestly, that's the truth because Ad is like a tan whore. So if he's saying it,
Oh,
But
you know,
I'm-
when you go through your Facebook memories, it's literally like, I'm holding my hands up. You know, I used to love a sunbed, not just one. You know, not just the occasional one, but it was like literally 3 times a week.
he'd be bad.
3 times a week.
But no, since being here, like I don't feel the urge to rush out in it. You know, like you do on holiday, you're like, just want to be super brown and get home and everyone can see and be like, yeah, they look good. And summertime here is so hot, like I don't even want to venture out till about 4 p.m. But yeah, the point is, like we've said, just give yourself longer time. And even like on your first week when you go away, if you're doing 2 weeks, wear a high factor for the first week, start to see yourself turn colour, and then you can whack
Ramp
on your
things
lower
up.
factor or
Ramp
put your
things up.
oil on or
That's
whatever
it.
it is you want to do. And you don't peel, you don't burn, and you go home looking fab.
But that's also what we just do with our clients. You know, we start with the boring stuff. Like, no one wants to be
You
wearing a
won't
factor
be.
30. Like, who wants to wear factor 30? You know, like, no one does. You know, you want to be on the oils. You know, getting that really deep tan.
Alright, now we're going to kick off.
No, but the same as like for the weight loss. You know, when we work with people that want to lose weight, it's, you know, we have to get that boring stuff done first. We've got to. You want to get down? Yeah. Now, 2 seconds, guys. Just go up, Blakey. Get out the chair. You know, when we do the weight loss, we want to be. You know, we have to get in that boring stuff first. Get that boring stuff in first, and then that's all right.
But like,
Get
when
that
you say
boring
boring
stuff in
stuff, like,
first.
know where you're starting
And then-
from.
And then once you get confident with it, you know, you start seeing the results. Then we can get to the exciting stuff. You know, when I say exciting stuff, but we can just make it more challenging.
Yeah, and also, but once you've got that first bit of admin out of the way and you start to see results, you want to crank it up, don't
That's
you?
it. You know, you get that confidence behind you. You're like, oh yeah, I can do this now. I can start, you know, working that a little bit harder. And that's, you know, and that's the thing is that people, they just want to jump 5 steps ahead. You know, they want to start doing everything sooner rather than later.
And then it doesn't, like, and I always say to like clients, like, just think about it, like, the reason we started working together is because this weight gain wasn't like you didn't wake up overweight, unhappy, with all these
Overnight.
feelings and emotions. It's been over a period of time, and for some that can be a decade, if longer. And even though it's not always what people want to hear, you have to understand it's a process. And just like gaining the weight, it wasn't like you were just eating junk for a week and it was like, oh crap, I've gained all this weight. So you've just got to accept the fact, really, that in terms of it coming off the other end, it's going to be, you've got to give yourself time as well.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, Blake just... Are you alright, mate?
Stacked it.
Come here.
He's alright.
Come here.
He's alright. You like sunbathing, Blake, don't you?
No, Daddy. Okay.
Cool. So, speaking of sunbathing, where's everyone going? Has anyone got any holidays booked this year? Has anyone, are you still hoping to get away? Have you got any holidays booked later on in the year? How is everyone on that front? Have you had to cancel your holiday? We know a few people that have actually had to cancel their holidays. So, whereabouts are you on that front? Also, how do you guys feel about what Boris was talking about last night? It doesn't really affect me being over here, but it's always quite interesting. I had a little look at it last night, and he seems to be relaxing a few things. How is everyone feeling on that front? So yeah. Also, what else did you want to mention to him about? Changing.
So when change the direction, not the goal.
That's it.
I've just had all these aha moments whilst I was making my coffee. So now Reese is here, I look at it and think, oh, that was really naive of me. Basically, when Blake was born, when you're a first time mum, you don't know any better, so it's all new and you're like, okay, what the hell? Anyway, I always said to myself, if I can breastfeed, I'm just going to breastfeed because that's what I wanted to do. And that's the mindset I had, and I didn't really have any stresses or concerns about it. I was like, if the milk's there, that's what I'll do. Anyway, from the moment he was born, he took to it like a fish to water, and it was brilliant, and it worked really well for us. And I breastfed Blake basically for 11 months. It was great. It just meant, where it was the three of us, and also when Ad was out of work, I had that time just to be with Blake and feed him. Anyway, so cut a long story short, in our heads, we're like, well, that'll just be the same case with Reese. We'll just breastfeed and job done. But when she was born, and after her first 4 days at home, I had this little panic, and I said to Ads, I don't think not that I don't think, I know she's not latching and she's not getting enough because I wasn't seeing enough dirty nappies or wet nappies. So I went into panic mode because I'd never bottle fed. And I was like, oh my God, what do I do? And because she wasn't getting, because she couldn't latch, my milk really kind of disappeared. And so anyways, cut a long story short, I started to express my milk, which obviously made it come back. And now, so we was giving it to her, we was giving her my breast milk through a bottle, weren't we? And that worked great. And she was taking it, and I started to calm because I was seeing the wet nappies, I was seeing she was getting fed. When she had her first doctor's checkup, the weight was going on, so everything was moving in the right direction. And she was really tiny when she was born. She was 6'3", and Blake was 6'10". So obviously the fact she was smaller, my boobs was just too big for her, basically. But the thing is, what the end result was that you want a fed baby, you want a healthy, happy baby, and as a mum, you just want peace of mind. You want to feel relaxed, calm and at ease. So I just said to Ads, it's not changing the goal, it's just changing the way you get there and to get the same result. So she's cool now. When she's a bit bigger, she can latch. So and now I get the best of both, and actually I'm seeing the benefits, especially already having Blake now, that being able to give her a bottle, or Ad can give her a bottle, that frees up my time to be with him. So there's a lot of benefits now, and actually for me, it's been a good thing, isn't it? So it's a bit like, and I was just saying to Ads, it's a bit like when people want to lose weight, so they might see their friend and be like, God, she's looking really good, and I know, let's call her, I know, Susan was running, and Susan got to this weight because she was running, so that's what I'm going to do. So you start running, but then you're like, shit, this is hard, and I don't actually enjoy running, so you think, or the common stories come in like, it's just not going to work for me, I can't lose the weight, I'm going to be at this, when actually it's not that at all. It's just the fact that there's many other things you can do to get there, and running's just not your thing. So you don't have to change the goal, you don't have to like self-sabotage. It's just like, okay, well, what do I enjoy? And that was like me, and I said to Ad, I feel silly now to assume that just because they, you know, I birthed them both and they're both
yours,
mine, to, you know, like we say to everyone, they're different, they're not the same person, and that's just the same with you. So yeah, okay, your friend might have lost the weight through that, great, and that worked for her, but if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean you're not going to get the same result. It just means the way in which you do it is going to be
so
different.
That's it. It's like one way doesn't always fit everyone, does it?
Yeah, and that's what I've realised now. So really, Reese coming along and taking a bottle has been been a bit of a blessing, and actually it's benefited both of us. But yeah, if you're watching and just, you know, you do know someone who's looking good now and you feel like you have to do what they did, you don't.
No, you just need to find something that's going to work for you.
And that's why we treat each client like individually in terms of their food. Just because so-and-so eats like that, that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. It's finding what works for you. It's like a prescription based, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You know, you get the guidelines and then you work with what works with you. And that's, you know, that's what you need to be doing. What's that, dude? Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll get it later. It's fine. Blake's trying to get something off of the... he's actually trying to get the tanning oil. It's quite fitting, actually. Like, we put the tanning oil up the top, and so we put it up there. Anyway, who's that? Okay, cool. Yeah, so... yeah, and that's the thing. It is completely different. You know, everyone, we all look different, so everything's going to be different. You know, our lives are different. Our jobs are different. Our habits are different. Our preferences are different. Our tastes are different. So again, it's like when people come to me and they go, "Oh, I want give me a diet plan." Well, I need to find out more about you. You know, like, what do you like? What don't you like? You know, like, that's what it is. Like, what's your life like? So that's the thing. It's not just like one. Generic.
It's not a script.
It's not a script. That's it.
And that's why a lot of the time people often don't see the results, because they're like, oh, you know, my trainer gave me this, and then you can kind of like throw the blame on someone else. Whereas when you say, actually, this is what I enjoy, this is what I like to eat, then we can kind of like sift through what you actually need to do, and then you can start moving forward. Huh?
I was going to say, she poppers.
Right, guys, I'm just going to move a sec. Literally, he's not happy with this.
Yeah, and that's what it is. You know, we just, even though like, and also when things like crop up, even if like you're on your way and like things crop up in your journey, yeah, of course you're gonna have to change the direction. So, for example, like you were working, well, even if your jobs change, like if you're working full time and your jobs change, well, you know, that's a proper roadblock. So then you then need to go, okay, well, I can't get to the gym now. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have to look for something different.
What do
you
I
know,
enjoy still?
what do I enjoy? You know, that's what it is. It's about finding something different that
You don't need that.
that you can then just still move towards your goal, but you're not just stopping. And that's the thing with when most people, when these things happen, is that they just stop and they go, oh, fuck it. Again, like, it goes back to what we were talking about on in a previous episode. You know, the fuck it phase, and that's what it is. But the thing is, it's about working, seeing it, and then moving around it, and then moving forwards.
But also, I think, like, from times when I've spoken to potential clients, they'd be like, oh yeah, when I was a kid, I used to love going on bike rides. I'm like, well, why are you not doing that now? People feel like they can't do what they once did because that was fun, and you think it has to be hard, but it doesn't. I
don't know if you heard that, but Kels was like saying that when she speaks to potential clients, and they said, oh, when I was younger, I used to really enjoy bike rides and all of that, but I stopped doing it. Okay, so why don't you do it again? You know, like, things that you used to enjoy, you can still do.
If it makes you feel good, then if you're raising your heart rate, then you can still do it.
That's it. So, you know, when you're looking at forms of exercise to move you forward, you know, to get you fitter, to get you losing weight, just to, you know, whatever it is, you don't need to be in a gym, all right? I'm going to be honest, you don't even need to come to a boot camp. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do it. You need to do things that you enjoy. So if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. You know, it's like, you know, I've been doing this for what, nearly 15 years. And the amount of people go, well, absolutely, I hate coming to it. Well,
don't come.
Don't come. Like, I'm not saying it to be rude,
But to be fair,
but
you
first of
don't
all,
have to
like,
hate
how
it.
could you not like my sessions?
Hello.
Like, if you're watching this and you've been to my sessions, tell me what the best thing about my
No,
sessions
Ad,
were.
when they say they don't like it,
No, I'm
it's
saying that they
because-
don't, because it's tough.
because it's hard.
It's hard, yeah.
But also, everyone who's been has been in the best. I'm not just saying that to blow around it. It's true.
Yeah.
Everyone who has come has admitted they've been in the best,
Best
physical
fit-
shape
that's
and
it.
fitness levels, and often that's why people stop.
That's it. I don't know if you heard that as well. Kels was like saying the people that have come, that have also said that they don't enjoy it. They've
It's
also
hard.
been in their most, their best condition that they've ever been in. They've been the fittest and all of that. It's like in Pathos here in our sessions, we monitor the fitness. So every 12 weeks we do a grading week, and we monitor it. We put them through like a series of sessions, series of programs that actually monitors what they do. So then we can see like, well, what have you been doing over the last 12 weeks? Is it actually benefiting you? And what's going to get you moving forward? It's like, how much fitter have you got? And I'm being honest, like when we go back in, like we're hopefully going back on the middle of June, it's back to the sessions, and that is actually when the next like phase is of our grading. So that's going to be really good to see people's progressions, like the ones that have been working at home, or have they been working hard? It's going to be really, really good to see. Like, really looking forward to it. So yeah, like that is us really. Like,
Ask if anyone has anything they want to us to talk about Thursday. Let us know.
yeah, like we said, like we got our next episode is on Thursday. If you want us to talk about anything, if you want our views on anything, please just send us a message. Of course, we're going to be talking about other stuff. Like we've never got, we're never short on things to say. So that's not going to be a problem. But if you've got anything specific that you want us to talk about, please just let us know.
Anything you struggle with.
Also, don't forget our Back in Charge Blueprint is open for applications. So if you are interested, send me a message, send me a comment. I've had quite a few messages already. I'm not just saying that as that. Yeah, like we have actually had quite a few people get in contact that want the application sent to them. So don't miss out, guys. If you want to be considered for it, please send us a message. Even if you don't think it could be for you, it possibly could be for you. So
What you got to lose?
exactly, what have you got to lose?
Wait.
All right, it's 28 days. And we are looking for 20 women that want to lose weight, get fit up, actually just start to get some control back in their lives, feeling confident, and just improving that self-love. So if that is you, please let us know, and we want to be helping you. You can have to be anywhere. You don't do Zoom workouts, so you can literally do these workouts whenever
In
you
your
want. It's all run through an app, so you get the workouts on the app, and it's like me there with you throughout.
And no gym equipment.
No gym equipment. You don't need any equipment. It's
Just
all
yourselves.
body weight equipment. Yeah, that's it. You get me. You get Blakey to keep you motivated. So we are all there. Blake, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Why are you going all shy?
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Hi guys. So yes, we are there. Right. Well, have a great Monday, everyone. We are off to do some running.
Daddy one.
Yeah, should we go do some running?
Daddy
I'm going
one.
to do
Yeah.
my workout now.
Cool. Right, well, take it easy, everyone. Have a good Monday, and we will see you all very soon. Take it easy.
Thursday.
Daddy one.